They say no man ever steps in the same river twice, but in the case of Kevin Hunter, this might not be true. Word is on the street that Kevin is tired of his life as a beggar and the never-ending demands of his mistress, Sharina Hudson, and wants to be back in Wendy's life. Well, those millions of hers have always taunted this man. That's why he invented his sob story about being broke and constantly mentions his ex-wife in his interviews trying to get her attention. But will he gain Wendy's sympathy? And knowing that she has always been soft on him, would she take him back? That's a big question. Hi everyone and welcome back to Celeb Live channel. We keep our eyes on the most discussed events in show business and always bring you the hottest updates. There's a saying that true love never has endings, but Kevin Hunter would say, true greed has no end. This man is relentlessly trying to get Wendy Williams' attention. And probably his motives are to be back in her life again because, boy, his current lifestyle is far from being enjoyable. But will this sly man worm his way into Wendy's life again? Stay with us until the end of this video so you don't miss all the details. After the dramatic end of their relationship, which lasted for more than 2 decades, and the tiresome divorce process, we haven't expected to see the names of Wendy Williams and Kevin Hunter put together in one sentence, but here it's. The information about the former TV host and her ex getting close again hit the headlines. Well, it's certainly not what we hoped for. After the divorce was finalized and Wendy became free from Kevin, we certainly hoped that she would leave her alone once and for all. And this was the case for a while. Kevin moved in with his boo Sharina and their daughter, and the whole family was enjoying Wendy's alimony checks, which she sent every month. But as you know, due to Mrs. Williams' problems with health, she lost access to her assets and was placed under financial guardianship. Wendy's bank, Wells Fargo, stopped paying Kevin alimony, and both Kevin and Sharina realized that their fairy tale is over. There are even rumors that she is planning to leave him because he cannot sponsor her lavish lifestyle. Realizing that he has no more means of income, Kevin immediately emerged from his cave of ignorance and hit the headlines with his tale of woe, saying how bad his financial situation was. Fans are confident that this is nothing but his nasty plan to get Wendy's attention and sympathy so he can crawl back under her roof and come back to his previous life full of money and fame. Here's what one fan commented. I believe Kelvin will grovel back to Wendy. He knows how to play her and she seems the type to take him back for some normalcy. And another person wrote, I think Sharina already had a backup man. Hopefully Wendy doesn't take him back. He's a real smooth talker. Well, we know the examples of celebrity couples who could reconcile after a cheating scandal and even get divorced. But will this be the case for Wendy Williams and Kevin Hunter? Knowing their longtime history together, we wouldn't be surprised. Kevin knows Wendy has a soft spot for him. He was the main person in her life. They have been together for more than 20 years and worked together on her TV show. Everyone knows how attached Wendy was to her ex-husband. And so does he. Even learning about his infidelity and dealing with the fact that her hard-earned money is wasted on his mistresses and their expensive gifts, she has never said a single bad word about him. Wendy is just not the type of a woman who badmouths the only close person in her life. The source close to Wendy told Radar Online, Wendy has no one in her life but Kevin. She never had close friends and hasn't spoken with her staff in months. After her mom died, Wendy didn't even have a family. All she has in Kevin and the son they share together. And why do you think Kevin behaved so shamelessly during their marriage? He hardly made any attempts to cover his love affair and flew with his mistress to a luxury resort while Wendy was coping with health issues. Because he was also aware of this, probably Kevin is pretty confident that he can get away with everything and play Wendy any way he wants. Remember when the scandal with Sharina became public, Kevin even apologized to Wendy, trying to smooth things out between them? He said, I am not proud of my recent actions and take full accountability and apologize to my wife, my family, and her amazing fans. I'm going through a time of self-reflection and am trying to right some wrongs. He clearly had some backup plan in his mind. In his recent statements, Kevin shows that he cannot take care of himself and he is basically hopeless without Wendy's help. He doesn't say that directly, but through his words, we can interpret that his well-being is depending on his ex-wife. See for yourself. He was the producer of her TV show, basically, working for her and getting a decent salary from her. After the divorce, she was forced to pay him alimony as a part of their settlement agreement. And according to what he recently said, Kevin was not even thinking of getting a new job. He completely relied on Wendy's checks. And now that he's officially cut off, he faces multiple problems, including the foreclosure. Hunter even shamefully confessed that he wasn't able to pay for his car insurance and credit card. The U.S. Sun reported that he said my car insurance hasn't been paid as a result of not receiving monthly severance payments. I'm behind on credit card payments because I have no money since the severance payments were suspended. He probably expects that Wendy will take pity on him and forgive his treachery. Considering her unhealthy attachment to Kevin, fans are worried that Wendy might fall into his trap again. They don't believe in his remorse at all and think that he is only aiming for her money. But knowing that Wendy has always been soft on this man, and even turned a blind eye to his love affair for more than 15 years, there's a chance that she might forgive him. Here's what one person wrote. I can already imagine Wendy saying, hands up if you think I should take Kevin back. Most people are seriously worried that Wendy might consider this option. They are asking Wendy to stay strong and don't fall for his sob stories. What do you think? Do you support this theory? Let us know in the comments below. The rumors of Kevin crawling back to Wendy Williams began to pop up because there was a belief that Kevin's mistress, Sharina Hudson, might soon leave him for good. Sharina is probably looking for another victim with pockets full of cash, and Wendy's exit's no longer relevant to her. Apparently, Kevin only proved to himself and the rest of the world that he is no one without Wendy and can't even provide for his new family properly. That's why he is thinking of coming back to her and begging for her mercy and forgiveness. Here's what fans say: "Wendy, please don't take him back when that slapper leaves him because there's no cash. We love you, Wendy." And one fan tweeted, "How you doing, Wendy? I said to my husband she's not alone. The entire nation is behind her. My husband said I should tell you that, so I have. Wendy, it's true. An entire nation is behind you." Don't we all agree with that? We wish Wendy to stay strong and don't believe a single word that comes out of Kevin's mouth. She's better without him, and he doesn't deserve a woman like Wendy. But the man has surely learned how to exploit her, so there's a chance that he might use this knowledge to get what he wants. Do you believe in his plan to get back to Wendy? And will he succeed? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We are eager to know what you're thinking. And as always, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. We'll be back very soon with more updates on this story.